Good evening everyone, it's Damien Littlefair here again. Tonight I'm going to be talking about some of the equipment I use and what I use it for. This is also going to be a review for my Lenovo B50-70 laptop. I'm also going to be talking about my tablet and my iPhone as well, but not in the same in-depth way. Firstly, what can I say about this laptop? The plastic on it is poor. Bits of the plastic break. I must say, all the plastics on this laptop have been replaced, apart from the plastic cover behind the screen. All the other plastics have been replaced, and also the keyboard and build quality, when you press it, it flexes a bit, and if you twist the chassis as well, it flexes a bit there. And the customer service for Lenovo for the parts department is quite poor. When trying to buy parts for this laptop before, certain parts like the DVD drive, the DVD cover, you can't get them parts in the shop. So I phoned Lenovo. They said the parts are from the German parts website. The English translation isn't that good for the parts site, so I translated it back to English. Still unsure on what I wanted, so I emailed them 2 or 3 times, maybe 3 or 4 times, maybe more, in the space of a couple of months, to try to find out a little bit more information on the parts I wanted, because I didn't want to be posting them back to Germany. So I contacted them, no reply, so I phoned up Lenovo again on the phone and said the best option is to send the laptop back to us to get repaired. So I sent it through Parcel Force through to Germany to get repaired. But looking at the bill, from getting it repaired, it was actually cheaper sending it to Germany than it was ordering most of the parts from the Lenovo site itself. And also I got a 24-month part and labour guarantee on the work that they've done. So I do like that I can use SD cards on this laptop, as well as an external hard drive. I also like the old touchpad with the buttons on it. I've tried a newer laptop this year with the buttons built into the touchpad. I couldn't get used to them at all. I don't think you can get laptops like this now with a touchpad. Also, I really don't like the camera and the microphone quality. I think that's poor. But what can I say? I don't even know how much the laptop was. I just got it through a grant to help me, so I'm appreciative of it on that way. That's why I've been repairing it rather than buying a new one. But I am thinking about getting a new laptop now, but I don't know what sort I want yet. Some of the parts that I've replaced in this, or have been replaced, the keyboard about 3 or 4 times. It has had a new DVD drive with a case shrouding for the DVD drive. New new power button. The power button, I ordered one from a seller on eBay that claimed that their power buttons would be suitable for the B50/70. It wasn't, so he sent me two. He sent me two power buttons. So they didn't work. In the end, I got the barcode from the power button. In the end, I got the barcode from the power button and got the power button secondhand from another laptop from Lenovo, which has fitted this machine perfectly. I've also replaced the heatsink. That was with a second-hand one as well, because I did take it apart to clean it, but it snapped in half when I took it off. So I don't know if that was a build quality issue or just me, but when I did replace the new heatsink, I've also replaced the thermal compound. For the processor, so I cleaned that as well, so may as well. I can't remember what sort it was, but I know Linus from Linus Tech Tips uses it as well. MX4 or MXQ, I'm not quite sure, it's one of the two. But I've done that. It's had various keyboards. And I don't like the camera. I don't like the way the keyboard flexes and the way it flexes sometimes as well. And I do feel like the build quality is poor, but it has lasted me a good few years. I've also upgraded the hard drive from the standard 500 gig to a Samsung 850 SSD Evo, and I've also upgraded the memory from 4 gig to 8 gig, which has brought a bit more power performance on it, and it boots and it runs okay at the moment. I must say, a couple of months ago I did have an issue where I had to reinstall Windows. And it did take me, I did have to reinstall Windows every day for about a week, more than about a couple of times a day. So I don't know if that's a fault with the laptop getting old or some software issue that was with Windows anyway. I don't have Windows recovery on this. What I do is, I've got all my information, all the stuff I need, backed up onto my external hard drive, and my memory cards, SD cards, whatever you want to call them. And also, I've still got the original hard drive for this laptop. So what if there's a fault and I need to reinstall Windows? Take the hard drive out, put the old hard drive back in, and upgrade Windows and upgrade the drivers if needed for all the software for all the software and the hardware onto the old hard drive, and then I use the Samsung hard drive cloning software, which is brilliant, by the way. It clones the old hard drive onto the SSD, so you don't lose anything. And you can also choose what settings you want, like performance, durability, the eco mode, stuff like that. I think, I'm not sure, but it is brilliant for things like that. So it does feel a lot faster, and it does run okay at the moment, but I don't know how long it's gonna last anymore, the laptop, because it's getting to be an old machine. I know I've spent far too much on it getting it repaired recently, the keyboards and what have you, but someone got me it through a grant to help me with college, but I do feel like now it's time to upgrade another laptop. But if I do upgrade another laptop, I'm going to find it hard to get another laptop, because I don't think laptops now can come with this trackpad layout where it's got the buttons built in separate. And if I do get a laptop, what the main features I want from it are a better webcam, more durability, where the build quality is built better and it's not flexing as much. If any company out there would like to help me get a laptop for the channel, or build me a custom built computer, I would appreciate that a lot, and I would review it, do you a review. But I must say that the review would be a bit like the review I've done today, where I'm being honest with it and saying what works for me and what doesn't. So if you want me to say that it does this and I don't feel it doesn't, I won't be putting that in the review, because it will be a personal and honest review from my part. As well, I would prefer a laptop, but I'm really not fussed about gaming PC. I've got a desk what I can sort out, but the laptop's easier for me because it's next to my bed and I can use it. I can take it away with me as well. So what I mainly use the laptop for is dating sites, looking on the news, browsing the internet, a bit of Word, watching films, and I play the odd Sega Mega Drive game online sometimes. And Snake, I like Snake, so... And I also use it for filming my YouTube videos, so I would like a laptop that can do everything what this one can, but better. I do need a better webcam, better microphone. Would like it a bit more sturdier in the build quality. And the build quality built better, and where the parts aren't easy, where the parts aren't hard to come by if it does run out of warranty, as I'm trying to keep track on keeping laptops and that as long as I can. Basically, I don't feel like I should be throwing money away, so yeah. So people can say I've thrown money away with this, getting it repaired all the time, but it was a gift from someone, it was a grant. But I do feel like now it's getting a bit old and a bit slow. It's not slow at the moment, but like with the internet and that I use, it does feel slow. So if any company would like to sponsor me or work with me on a laptop or a computer that's pre-built, or can build one to my specifications, that would be great. Also, my laptops, since this iCore 3, 5, 7 and 9 came out, I've always had iCore 3 machines, so I would like to upgrade from an iCore 3 up one step or two, from iCore 3 to iCore 5 or whatever. So if anyone would like to work with me, that would be great. So that's my daily driver. I also use iPhone SE Special Edition. This is the best phone I've ever had. I did send it away to Apple once to get repaired. Spent about £125 British pounds getting it repaired. And it came back with the dented the case for the phone when they'd repaired it, so I sent it away back to them. They gave me a brand new phone. But what I don't like about Apple, the guarantee with Apple, all contract phones, if you've got a 2-year contract with Virgin Mobile, other contract providers, you have got warranty with the phone for as long as your contract is. iPhone, premium phone, more money, warranty on them, you only get a year. So that's something to look out for. I also don't like it, I do like it for my music. This is why I have it, because I used to buy, or used to own, sorry, an iPod and a normal phone. I was just carrying 2 devices around with me all the time. So I got this basically so I don't have to carry 2 devices all the time. It's brilliant, but with some of the iOS recently, if you want to play more than one album by a certain artist, say you've got the Kylie Minogue album on your phone, Kylie Minogue album's 2 discs, or you want to play more than one Kylie Minogue album, you've then got to choose another album after that album's finished to play. But with the older iOS system, before it was updated, maybe it's beginning of this year, end of last year, I'm not really sure, but before that was updated, before this iOS system was updated, you were able to play an artist and then just play all their albums straight after another, so to speak. But now you can't do that, so that's a bit of a pain in the backside. Also, I've got my Lenovo Tab 3 tablet. I hardly use that, but I do use it. What I mainly use that for is streaming films and media to my TV through the Chromecast. Certain app, I find that a better option for doing that, because with this phone doesn't work with Chromecast, and some of the apps what I use for streaming films you can only get on Android, so that's another thing I don't like. That's why I use that one. That's another thing I don't like about this. So if you could do it all on the iPhone and use a Chromecast with everything, I could sell that, but as it is, I don't. Also, what I would like to work out is how would you link an external hard drive to this so that I can put films onto my external hard drive and use it when I'm out. Supposing I could put films onto the micro SD card and then play them on there. Supposing that's another way, but I've got a lot of films onto my external hard drive anyway, so if anyone knows anything about that, that would be great. But yeah, if anyone would like to help me hook me up with a custom built computer or can do a laptop to the specs I need for my YouTube channel or for general, that would be amazing. Another thing I do like about this laptop is the screen size. It's 15.4 inch or 15.5 inch, and this is a screen where I am happy with it. I've got a 10-inch laptop tablet screen, so I would prefer a screen size around about this size for the next laptop I've got. So also with this is a 64 gig phone, I forgot to say that. So yeah, also I've got my Xbox One X and a Samsung TV. So the reason I've got a Samsung one is because we've got Samsung TV downstairs. So I just wanted, and my mum said to, if I'm getting a TV, to spend the money on a decent one. So 40-inch 4K. So I'm pleased with it. Did take a couple of days later with delivery than I thought. So yeah, I know it's been a bit of a long one tonight. That's just some of the review on some of the technology I use. If any more companies would like to sponsor me or give me products to review or build me a laptop to review, build me a computer to review, that would be amazing. But as I say, the review will be honest. I won't put anything in the review that you ask me to if I don't agree with it. It'll be some of my thoughts and opinions at the end of the day, because that's what a review is. A review on personal opinion. That's how I believe them anyway. But some of the reviews I've seen on products about people's experiences and that with that product, I've not had the same experience as what they have. So some things I might pick up, I might not pick up on, or vice versa. And some of the issues with this laptop or with my phone, people with a similar laptop, similar phone, might not have the same experiences that I have. So I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, everyone, I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. Sorry it's getting a bit long again, this video, but I did want to make this one for a while. So yeah, if anyone does enjoy the videos, please like, subscribe, tell your mates. I'm not sponsored by this channel. I don't get any money for doing it. I do this personally from my heart and personally because I want to, and personally to help others. And also I do use videos for therapy for myself, because making these videos I do feel better about myself talking to yous. yeah, so have a good rest of the weekend, good rest of the night. If you're out tonight, stay safe, don't be getting too drunk. And don't be getting into fights, don't be getting into accidents, just stay safe, enjoy yourself. Thank you and good night.